super late, which is why I have my famous scarf on, like posting because, wanted to talk to y'all as always. I hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. I didn't really do too much. I celebrated yesterday with my family. All the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. So guys, topic of have so many, but I guess I just go what's really on my heart tonight. You know, lately I'm just all about finding myself. You know what I mean? Like figuring out me. I wouldn't be the one to admit, I will be honest, like, I still feel like I am trying to find myself. Like, I feel like I have things that, I have to work on. I have things that I could improve in, things that, I really need to heal from, a lot of things. And the best thing of that is just like finding who who am I? Like, why do I do certain things? Why I, feel certain ways now more than I have before. To allow yourself to heal from the have been bothering you, things that, are making, I don't want to say making your life outlook, I guess, on life and the people around you, you know what I mean? Because we're all healing from something, trying to figure out what's next from here, you know what I mean? So very important to find yourself. When you're like going through so much, it is important to like have someone that you know that you could really call a friend. And I mean, I'm lucky to have one. I have had a couple of friends before that I felt were like really true. Just to find out that it was only just one friend that I know that I could call anytime, aware of whatever is going on. You know what I mean? We all go through something, and sometimes like we want to have a friend or someone to talk to, family member, other than, an older family member. Like we want to be able to have the other person who's like probably not in your household, but have known you for so long and know who you are, watched you grow, whatever. So it's like I honestly could say I could just call one person that, like, that person is always there to answer the phone, there to be a helping hand, And I know in the last video I was talking about coping, you know what I mean? And I know it's like easier said than done sometimes because we all cope differently. Some things hurt others longer, or some people longer to get that pick-me-up, you know what I mean? Because, everybody needs a good pick-me-up, and sometimes it takes others long. We're all human, you know what I mean? But it's coming up out of that. How do I come up out of that? How do I gain that power-up motivation, you know what I mean? How do I gain that? How do I go from feeling down here to being way up here? Like, and me, I feel like it's more of what are you trying to see? What do you want to do with yourself to come up out of that though? Like, what can you do to help yourself get out of that? It really is, I feel like it's all about your determination. You have it. What are you trying to do? They're like grieving, whether they hurting, whether whatever. I feel like keeping busy is like the number one key to getting that power up that you need. Like, I for sure know when I'm down or going through something, it's safe. I look for things that'll keep me busy, things that'll keep my mind off of things, because not doing anything, that's when your mind wanders and things come in your head and you just like overthinking and overanalyzing a lot of stuff. Find your power up, you know what I mean? It's possible, you know. Not saying that you won't go back to feeling like, oh, okay, because it does happen. And honestly, sometimes that could be borderline depression, which, you know, is a scary place to be in. You never know when it comes. You never know how long you'll be there. I feel like it's a disease that a lot of people ignore, but it's so real. Anxiety, all that. And it's, you know, it's people who you would feel like don't have it. People who you feel like, oh, they're the happiest I've ever seen. They never upset. Everything is good. Like, those probably are the people who's hurting the most. Anybody can put up a good front. It's easy to smile, but inside, no. Inside, that's probably all toe up. Some people have depression and don't even realize it until late. You know what I mean? They don't suspect, like, oh, I'm depressed. Like, I want to get out of bed. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be a social. That's all relatable. I'm just going to be honest. It's relatable. But, you know, it takes time, but you could come up out of it. Keep busy. Try to find things to keep you busy, to keep you going. Your mind off of things that you're overanalyzing, you're overthinking, that down too much pressure on yourself. Take it off. Find something to just keep you locking. Even if you're late at night and you cannot sleep, find things to help you sleep. Whether it's nature sounds, soft music, reading book, scriptures, whatever you need to do to help you. You know what I mean? Socialize yourself with people who want to see you do good, people who want the best for you, wishing the best for you. Not anybody who's lowering you, down talking you, making you feel less than, all that. Because those are the devils in life. You want some energy that's going to help you pick yourself up, not energy that's just like still bringing you down and you feeling like you got anxiety just to be around these type of people. Like, you have to find a pick-me-up for yourself so you can gain that love for yourself, so you can gain who you are. You end up becoming codependent on someone else to be happy for you. But you have to find that happiness for yourself. Period. Whether it's a breakup, whether it's whatever, you have to find your happiness. It is the codependent for someone else to be happy for you. Period. Period. I know, like, every night I do these little talks or whatever. It just be stuff on my mind, you know. And I did want to make my channel more or less like a positive channel, because it's things that a lot of us are afraid of, embarrassed to talk about, but I don't know. I'm not going to be embarrassed to talk about it. Like, there's issues in this world. There's issues that people go through and nobody talks about it. Like, it needs to be addressed, you know. I'm not always okay. I go through my situations. I go through my things. I feel in certain ways. And, you know, I find things to help me. I find things to cope. I just started this YouTube. I mean, this is something that makes me feel good. I mean, even though I'm just starting off, it does make me feel good, you know. And like my oldest, like he watches YouTube a lot. So like with my videos, he gets like, he watches them. He always asks me, you post a video, mom? And it's like, oh, you want to be a YouTuber and all that. So even with him, you know what I mean? Like that's something that he likes to do, watching YouTube. So even like watching my videos, it makes me happy, you know what I mean? So just starting off with this, like really enjoying it. Like I barely probably even got subscribers, but I know that eventually I will, and it'll be more of you guys that I talk to, more of you guys share y'all stories to me, to talk about things with me, share each other's experiences, like give advice to another person who's probably going through it and they need a little help on trying to figure out this and that. You know, you guys have to stay positive, find that self-love, love yourself, find an outlet, figure out yourself, figure out what you want to do, surround yourself with better energy, all of that. People who wants to see you grow, people who want to see that you are winning, see that you're accomplishing, rooting for you type of people. Because people who pretend that they for you, pretend that they're rooting for you, but they only out for themselves, that's toxic. That's very toxic. Look out for yourself, period. Surround yourself with better energy. Once you start clearing all of that out, you will feel more calmer. All that anxiety and stuff, it will just, it probably won't be completely gone, but it's a start, you know what I mean? Surround yourself with better energy. Allow yourself to have time, like, to yourself. Allow yourself to gain good energy. Things will suck the life out of you, for real. You have to regain your energy. Period. It is really late, guys, and I just wanted to just like put something out before I went to bed. I'll try to make a video tomorrow, and I will talk to y'all later. As always, live, love, and laugh all in a day with Eshay Ren'ee. Bye.